Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendrus, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. This is not our normal world. I am on here to showcase the results of a test I was doing. So, last time, we started off from where I was doing some hunting between episodes. So, basically, I had killed 100 villagers. After running about, I had stopped at a pillager outpost and just killed a whole bunch more. So we had enough villagers to do our name, which in turn gave us enough EP to evolve. Which in turn, oh, there's another worlder. Why can't I have this like in the normal world? Actually, that's a new otherworlder. We haven't seen healer, or we haven't beaten healer in the real world. That's rude. Anyways, we got enough EP to evolve after getting our name, and from there we're at like 10,000 souls or something like that. We're trying to get to 20,000, but technically speaking, we could become a demon lord right now. What are you? Oh, it's an armor source, just from a weird angle. And anyways, yeah, that's that. Ran around in a desert, found an orc lord after a little bit, and after acquiring the ultimate skill, Susanoo, which in turn is just a much better version of Cook. Like, it's, I don't remember the exact things. Like, it's armor, uh, max health negation and whatnot is stronger. It doubles crit damage instead of 1.5. It's basically a lot of the same modifiers, just better. But yeah, with our Susanoo in tow, which we pretty quickly mastered, and we were trying to go through the list of other ultimate skills that we could evolve into, or unique skills we could evolve into ultimate skills. Are you game? I'm not even doing anything. Like, I've run across the same spot like 4 times. Anyways, yeah, we went into a desert. We found an orc lord again. And basically I just carried it around in a cage until it ate enough pillagers and valkyries and a whole bunch of other mobs to become an orc disaster. Which it took like 30 minutes to turn it into an orc disaster, and it took like 30 seconds to kill it. It was not hard. I did not manage to eat it with starved or anything like that, just because it also has like corrosion resistance and whatnot. But it was still a big chunk of EP. And I think that's basically where we ended things off. We'll get back to the real world tomorrow, because I'm recording this at night, just because I was just answering comments on 2 videos back. And oh boy, there's some stuff to go over. So, thank you, George ZP, for bringing something to my attention that I did not check. So, on the first 2 videos ago, we tried out using Raphael's evolve skill thing at first, or for the first time, which in turn was supposed to just turn a unique skill into an ultimate skill. But at the time, we did not have all the EP we needed, and we got a failure message in the chat, or not in the chat, above the chat, like here, saying that we did not acquire Susanoo due to lack of magicules. But it still deleted Cook, and we had to regain Cook by getting more dubious food. Or so I thought. I thought we had failed to get Susanoo. But due to a test that we can do right here, in which I have Rearin, once again named that, even though I don't really have a need to for this specific thing, and the Cook skill mastered fully. Survivor was the random skill we got, and then Commander was another skill I gave myself for another test I'm about to showcase in a moment. Anyways, we have Cook mastered, Raphael / Freerin available, but we only have 58 magicules and 1,011 total. If I do / Raphael evolve Cook has been evolved into its better form Susanoo, but it does not pop up with the, oh, you don't have a magicules thing. Why didn't it pop up with that this time? I don't know, but we definitely don't have enough magicules for Susanoo, but here it is. So in the last video, we spent 750,000 EP on a skill we already had. Oh boy. It's my own fault. I just didn't check the thing, I don't think. But still, I'm annoyed. That was 100% my bad. Like, I 100% deserve to lose those points after not checking to make sure it didn't work in the first place. But still, I'm annoyed. Yeah, yeah, we didn't need to spend 750,000 magicules. In fact, we could have put those towards the other ultimates. But no. Yeah, I'm a goofball. Anyways, why do I in turn have given myself what are those words? What did I just what? Anyways, why did I give myself Commander as well? That is another unique skill that also has an ultimate skill that we have mastered in the real world. And we were kind of going over whether or not that was going to be our next ultimate skill and when we wanted to do it. Like, were we going to wait for Demon Lord Evolution or just use Raphael? So, after figuring out I could do that with Cook, I just grabbed another one that we had in Commander so that I could try this. Funny thing though, unknown command. So, yeah, this just doesn't work. You can't use Raphael upgrade, evolve all of the uniques into their ultimates. There is somewhere it just doesn't work. Cool. So the one we wanted to use it on that was probably top of the list just doesn't work. The other one that was on the top of the list, Martial Master, also doesn't work. Two skills we were gonna use it for, just are the two that it doesn't work for. Of course. Why? Why would that not be the case? Which other ones does this not work for? It works for Crasher, Dreamer, Fusionist. I think it was Gluttony, which is a weird one to not work for, considering uh uh not Baphomet. Uh Beelzebub, Gluttony's ultimate version, also is from the same mod that has in Raphael, so it's weird that that one doesn't work. Well, yeah, there's just a few in that list that we are not going to be able to use Raphael to evolve, including the ones that we wanted to use Raphael to evolve. Because, of course, that leaves Observer. Does Observer work? Like, we can turn Observer into Galileo. There you are. Yeah, that one works, so we can at least get Galileo if we want. That's something. Anyways, I think that was all the tests I did in this world. I don't think I have anything else to go over. We already had Susanoo, so that was a waste of a bunch of EP. We can't use Raphael on some of the ultimate skills that we wanted to use it for. And the and Raphael just does not care about the command that says do not give up unique skills when you turn them into ultimates. I've tried to turning that game rule both on and off, and Raphael just will delete the uniques anyways, which is a bit silly. It should probably follow the command, but oh well, I guess it works a bit differently. Anyways, I think that's all I have to go over. I'm probably going to record the rest of this tomorrow, but for you, it will be just a moment. Okay, so this is still the same night, like 30 minutes later. I decided to stay on and do a little bit of prep work between episodes. I am doing this little clip and then hopping off because it is late. It is 12:30 and I am tired. Anyways, just as a little thing, I decided to take a quick look at all of the things here, see brand new skills we haven't seen, and just what some of the easier ones to get are. And so far, I think there's actually two that are very easy to get, and then one that I decided to start working on. Berserk rather, is actually pretty simple. We're like halfway there. It's just gonna need me to kill a lot of stuff. For that, I could just like head into the ocean with Demon Lord Hockey and kill a bunch of fish if I wanted to. So we could probably get that pretty simply. I am about to pass out. Okay, good thing I'm finishing off in a moment. Anyways, Lust requires us to get the advancements 2 by 2. We had 1 out of 5, we now have 6, or 1 out of 22, we now have 6 out of 22. We already had frogs. I went ahead and found some chickens to breed. I found sheep, pigs, cows, and there are some horses over there that I tamed with golden apples and then bred with golden apples. There's that. What the other 16 are, I'm kind of at a loss for. I know parrots, wolves, um, parrots, wolves, foxes. I think you can breed bees, but I have no idea how. Um, there's 4. You'll need 16 more. Donkeys. What am I missing? Like, I've come up with, I don't think I named parrots. Did I? I'm tired. I cannot keep track of this. What am I missing? Like, I need 16. I think I hit 6. Axolotls? I don't think you can breed fish, can you? Is it a bunch of different fish variants? I don't know. Turtles create eggs. I don't know if you can create turtle eggs. I think that it just happens over time. There's probably a way and I don't know it. I don't know. There's a whole lot of things to breed. I'm going to have to actually look up a list of those, I think. Anyways, lust is one we're just going to have to keep working on. I probably should have been working on it since the beginning. But also, we can probably pretty simply get a hold of Oppressor, which requires us to get 10 elemental space cores, and Envy, which requires us to get 5 of each one. So I went ahead, smelted up all of the Magisteel we had, basically, into 25. I was doing my math wrong for a moment. 25 elemental cores, which I can just go ahead up to a cat friend, like so. Nope. Wait, does it? Oh, this only works on a tamed cat or a tamed summon. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to do this with the ones I summon via our skill. Or I have to go tame them. But, well, we already have a space cat, so that's not too big of a problem. And we do have the skill, so I can just create a bunch of them. We're just missing a fire elemental, which means we're going to have to go to the Nether to tame a salamander, or hope we get lucky at the labyrinth. You know what? Well, we're going to do one labyrinth run tonight. I'm going to summon the rest of the spirits I can, and then I guess we're going to be going to the Nether at some point tomorrow for me, probably a few minutes for you. We're doing much more than I was expecting to do. I feel like I'm about to pass out, and I'm just still here doing prep work, I guess. And so that's kind of happened a few nights. This mod needs a lot of like learning and prep work and whatnot going into every episode. Wow. Dang it, and I didn't even get something. Oh well. Anyways, let's just head on home and go sleep. Something I wish I was doing. I think this is 60 out of the 100 sleeps we need for Sloth, which means we're getting there too. Hold on. I don't have like supplementaries or something like that that adds a hammock to turn day to night, do I? I don't think I added something like that, but it would have been nice right now. Let's grab out the cores. Thank you, Malim, for your service. There's the 5 we're going to need for Envy. How about another bunch of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That brings us to 10, which means we could get Oppressor right now. I'm going to save that for the morning, I think. Oh, that's not the bar. That's not the bag I wanted to put them in. I wanted to put them here so I could see them, like, count it out. Oh yeah, they only stack up to 8 because they're 1 per stack and it holds 8 stacks. That's right. So there's that. Grab out 2 more. Or, hold on, I need to grab out 3 more, not 2 more. Hey, Marlene, can you get back here? Hey, Marlene, can you stop running away, please? I don't have the energy to go chasing after you right now. I can teleport. Hey, Malim, please. 3 more. And with that, that brings our grand total up to 15, which is more than enough. Or, no, it is exactly enough. Where am I getting the more from? I was tired, right? Like, I'm rambling real bad. Aqua... I have to click and hold this. Almost forgot. Aqua Frog. Water core. Water core. Water core. Water core. Water core. There's that one done. Hold on. How did I miscount this that bad? I made the 25 I needed for... Did I make the 25 I needed for Envy and then just never go ahead and make the extra 10 I needed for Oppressor? There's a decent chance that's what just happened. Okay, so I guess I'm going to need to make 5 more of these, which means I'm going to need more magic ore, because I don't think I had enough already. Either that or I left it upstairs smelted in the thing. I'll go double check in a moment. Click and hold me. Click and hold. That, and that gets us 3 more. That and that gets us up to 5. Meaning we need 5 more for fire, and we need 5 more for earth. Didn't just... Yeah, I'm gonna need more magic or magic ore. Wait, do I have like the perfect amount? Synthesis. That's going to run through and get us 16 more nuggets. Not sure. This is gonna be very close if it can. Sure, I'll finish up with this. Let's see if we can't make at least all the cores we need. I'll see you in a moment. There we go. 10 low magisteel. Just a couple of blocks of iron and all the magisteel smelted through. Actually ended up with a little bit extra even. Anyways, this stuff gets turned into 8 magic stone, which I actually need low magisteel, low magic crystals for. I skipped past them. I must have skipped past them like 4 times in a row. There it is. So there's 10 of these. And each of these gets put in with the medium stuff, which again needs to be turned into that mode. And gets put into elemental cores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So these, I just need... Well, I can go back down here. And instant motion. Summon a beast gnome. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can now go away. Now fire, that's the one that's a little bit tricky. We don't actually have the fire spirit yet. But that shouldn't be too hard to remedy. They're not that rare in the Nether. So, tomorrow when I record the rest of this, I guess we'll be taking a Nether trip to go do that. And then we'll be getting Envy and Oppressor tomorrow, I guess, next time. That will be cool. I have done 0 soul gathering and nothing else besides this right now. But anyways, for real now, see you in tomorrow. I'm off to bed. I am out of it. Okay, we're back. For you, that's moments. For me, that's like 12 hours. Anyways, before we continue on from what we were doing last night, where we were about to head to the Nether, I think I've been on for 20 minutes. We should be able to have at least one more shot at this. And if we can just get like a medium fire spirit right now, that'll save us a bit of a trip. So come on. Also, really? It's probably been like 15 minutes, hasn't it? Tensura gets spirit cooldown. Is that 144 seconds? Is that what it is? Yeah, that must be seconds. I'm literally 2 minutes early. You're kidding me. I thought I was running for long enough. Anyways, in the meantime, I've done basically nothing. It started storming, so I went ahead and mastered lightning manipulation, which in turn got us lightning domination and weather manipulation. And when the domination was mastered, it unlocked water and thunder domination, which I have no idea where this skill comes from. We have fire and light manipulation too, but I can't find where it's from. My best guess would be mysticism, but it's not listed on the mysticism wiki or Discord or whatever, or on the mod page, and none of the other skills seems to add it in, or none of the other mods seem to add it in. So this just exists from somewheres, but I can't find it. It's weird. Hold on, I can probably check this, can I? Tensura, edit, me, ability, grant, and it should be listed with the submod, shouldn't it? So it wasn't BTR. Water and thunder manipulation is not part of the base game, of course. Mysticism. Okay, it is added for mysticism. It's just not listed for some reason. Okay, good to know at least. Anyways, how are we doing? 43 seconds. Need to kill just another half minute. I was doing a bit of running around. I killed a couple more villagers. Killed a couple of other things and found one more battle wheel manual. So let's see what we have. Air flight. That's not important. I think that's basically it. Water and thunder domination is the cool thing. And I've been on here for just a tiny little bit. Nothing else has gotten done. I'll see you in like 30 seconds, I think. Oh, it's only 12 seconds now. Yay, rambling for the win. Anyways, this episode might be a little rushed. It might be a little bit short. It's my dad's birthday, so I'm kind of squeaking this in under the under. I don't remember what the saying I was about to say is. I'm trying to get this done as soon as I can. So yeah, whatever. Words are hard. Greater Earth Spirit, that's something at least. There we go. It didn't pop up saying we got Summon Greater Spirit, though, and I don't think we had this already, did we? Summon Greater Earth. Yeah, it's just a War Gnome. Why didn't it pop up saying we got a new summon thing? That's weird. Anyways, Earth Jail, and Magma Surge. Earth Jail is kind of cool. Magma Surge isn't great, but it's something. It basically makes a whole lot of lava, if I remember correctly. Oh well, we did not get our fire spirit, so off to the Nether we go. Traveler. Bloop. Also, do I try the commander or evolution command? That's the word. Now that we're in the real world, because technically speaking, I think commander's evolution needs an extra skill that we didn't have in the test world we just showed. But also, I don't think that should matter. It should pop up with something saying conditions not met. It shouldn't just say, "Oh, mod's not right." That'd be a weird one. But it's technically a possibility, and it technically could still work if I wanted to test it real quick. But if it does work, it's going to cost a whole lot of EP and magic tools that I don't feel like spending right now. So, I don't know. I'll hold off for a little bit. Anyways, hopefully it doesn't take too long to find the fire spirit. We're just gonna go try to hunt one down real quick, give it a name, and from there we can just steal all of its fire essence, and we'll get a hold of 2 new unique skills. Or technically one new unique skill entirely, and one that we've messed around with a bit, but we know it's really good. Oh, hello Bastion, you're not exactly what I was looking for. I'll steal the gold and then just leave this place for now. I'm probably just gonna see you when I find this thing. It sadly could take a little while. Okay, not exactly what we were looking for, but still pretty cool. I've just been flying about, looking through some of the different biomes I reach. There's been a couple of bastions, I passed over a new nether fortress, but didn't really stop to clear any of them fully. But in the meantime, I did pick up 2 new backpacks off of random pigs and whatnot. And this one has the music disc for Ward. I do not care about that sword, and I don't really care about the copper backpack, but might as well keep it anyways. This one has 11, which actually makes for 2 brand new books, or 2 brand new ones we didn't actually have a hold of before. This one's just full of junk. Cool. So, 2 of the remaining music discs that we were missing. And we're sitting in one of these ruined things again. Oh, thanks for the cool music. There's nothing really cool going on, but thanks anyways. Yeah, another one of these things, which means we can pick up a little bit more cinder essence. Assuming I can find my block so I can block it off and it doesn't drop in the lava. That was apparently difficult to open a backpack and grab cobble. Okay. Well, that should be good enough. Where is my... Where's the Hihi Oricane Hoe? There it is. This is our only weapon with looting right now, so just in case this helps. And everything gets tossed away at this point. You don't go in there. You don't go in there either. Inventory management is never my forte. Fine, that's whatever. Whoops. That was not what I meant to do, but sure, it works. It doesn't look like the Cinder Essence is affected by... yeah, it doesn't look like that's actually affected by looting, so it's probably not that important to beat them up with the hoe. But just in case, I'm still going to keep doing it. Looks like we have a few more of those hanging around over here. Let's see. I just completely went through it. Cool. Any more? There's at least one more. Again, didn't mean to beat you up with the pickaxe, but sure it works. Looks like we only got one of those swords. Either that or I left the rest behind. And I think that's it. That's another decent chunk of the essence stuff to add to collection. That will all be able to get turned into upgrade orbs, which is pretty nice. Oh, it looks like there's 3 more even. I missed these. Maybe I should be using the sword so that it will actually become Hihi Oricane at some point. Come get me. No, get out of the lava. Thank you. I don't feel like losing the rare important items because you feel like going for a dip. I think that's it. I don't see any more immediately. Yep, I'm gonna call that there. It looks like we're good. There's another 15 to add to the collection. Maybe it is affected by looting. It doesn't always seem like it, but that's more than we beat up, for sure. Anyways, I'm still out here waiting for salamanders. By the time we finally find one, we'll have been in here long enough to go get another spirit. And that one might even be fire, and this might have been for nothing. Ooh, music. That is not a new one. That's 11 again, right? Oh, 13. Which I think we already had, but... Yep, we already had 13. We're missing Far, Maul, Meloe, and Wait. I can't really guarantee I'm going to get the ones I'm after at any point, but it's good to know what to be on the lookout for. Anyways, back to the salamander hunt for me. I'll see you in a bit. Aha, there you are. Also, I just complete... The fire spirits burn in lava? You're kidding. That is stupid. Like, what nonsense is that? They're literally fire spirits. They live in the Nether. How do they burn in lava? Now I have to wait for another one to spawn in, which is not exactly an easy thing, considering how many succubi there are. They take up all of the spawns. That is silly, game. I barely had time to say, oh, look, a salamander, before it's dead. That's goofy game right there. Anyways, that's what I also think. We never actually tried out Shadow Striker, did we? The reason I think about this is because I was just running about, killing a couple enemies, trying to make a few spawns open. And apparently killing 10 Endermen gets you the Shadow Striker repeatable quest. Actually, let's take a look at this skill. Like, we read over what it does, but never actually showcased it. Degenerate can go away for now. Ultra Acceleration. Do I have to be on the ground? Yes, I do. This is essentially the same as the Martial Master version. Basically, quick little teleport, and you do a lot of damage to whatever you hit. I cannot use it in the air, which makes it a little bit rough, considering how much time we spend in the air. But oh well. Oh, it's already almost mastered. There it goes. Insta-kill. Apparently... How does this skill work? I'm not sure. I think this is the skill that makes it so my attacks do 500 spiritual damage as well as the normal damage, which is more or less going to one-shot anything. Although I can more or less one-shot most things anyway, so it's not that important yet. Let's read over it. Ultra Acceleration. Is this just a passive in slot? It looks like that might just be a passive in slot, although it does have a cooldown. Oh no. And Espionage makes you invisible and immune to all senses. Okay, so... It's kind of the same as Murderer. It looks like it's slightly... Yeah, it looks like it's the same ability as Murderer, basically. So, it kind of mixes Murderer and Martial Master a little bit. And... Yeah, I just don't know how to get to this thing to... Okay, it looks like it actually went on cooldown, so it worked. It's just that I'm just killing everything anyways, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, this would be a cool skill if we weren't already so powerful. But seeing as we are already this powerful, it's not going to help very much. I think it might work on Charybdis. I don't know how much Charybdis has as far as spiritual HP goes. So it could be good. It could be slightly useful in like certain circumstances, but it's not that great. Anyways, time to go find another flame spirit and hope it doesn't burn to death, because apparently they can do that. I'll see you in a moment. Goofy, goofy game. Finally, one spawned not in the lava. We had a repeat performance. Like, that happened again, where the salamander spawned in lava and died, but finally one of them is out in the open. I don't... Sure, you can be salamander. I think that unlocks the ability for me to summon you. Yep, there it is. Anyways, doop, and doop, and doop, doop, doop. There we go. Game, we're done being silly with this, right? Like, we're fine. Anyways, also, forgot to mention, this happened like several episodes ago. Apparently the cores can break now. I don't remember them ever breaking in the original series. But the 3 spirit or spatial orbs I had put on the arcane bow all just broke eventually. Either that or orbs that you make via crafting don't break and orbs that you get from stealing from mobs do. Which would be interesting. I guess that would make some sense, but still interesting. Like, we never saw them break originally, but here they do for some reason. Anyways, let's just go in here. Envy. Submit the fire orbs. I need to clear inventory spaces real quick. You don't go there. Why did the glowstone dust even make it in there? Wind and water are also about to get put in for Envy. Wind and water. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Earth and space. Earth and space. So now, is this our first Sin series skill on this run? I think it might be. Wait, no, we have greed. That's right. It's just, greed's not good. But we now have the skill Envy. And while we're in here, might as well just come do this. And grab the skill Oppressor, too. A very good skill. This one's very capable of killing Hinata. Like, Oppressor is very, very good. And anyways, pretty soon, at this point, we're not going to do it this episode, but starting next episode, I think we're also going to start giving ourselves the unique skills that come from mysticism. Like, it adds 4 unique skills in Crusher. It has... I don't remember the rest of their names. One of them evolves from Thrower, so we're not going to give ourselves that one. But there are 3 that we're not going to get otherwise, so we might as well just start cheating them in. Which one we're going to start with, I don't know. But anyways, let's give Envy and Oppressor, a quick overview before we end off, shall we? They can replace Unyielding and Fighter on this bar for a moment. Actually, it's probably a really good thing that we got Oppressor, considering Oppressor also has an ultimate version. So, Oppressor has Repel, in which case you hold down the button and you throw things. Attract, you hold down the button and you attract things. Oppress it's supposed to do a decent amount of damage and cause oppression and insanity. But it's not actually doing that much damage right now. Actually, it's doing 0 damage. Am I thinking of the wrong skill? Believe. Okay, Believe's doing damage. Now I need to double check how this works. Makes gravity manipulation learnable. We already have that, so that doesn't matter much. We're now immune to fall damage and simple projectiles. Yeah, they're just gonna beat me up. At normal, hold down the button to launch things, and you can set it via button to send it flying certain distances. Same with attract. Oppress traps the mob the player is looking at inside the gravity field that reduces their movement to almost 0 for 600 ticks. And then it adds levels of insanity. Oh, if activated again while looking at a mob that is trapped. That's how this skill works. Oops, wrong thing. Oppress. Oppress. Yeah, that's how this skill works. That's right. And then Believe basically does that for free, but it does a little bit less damage. If I remember correctly. Yeah, like Oppressor becomes 200 damage at max, while Believe always stays at 100, but doesn't debuff either. And then we have Flicker, which is just... It sends us flying a little bit. This skill actually gets very good when the skill is mastered, because you can just set this to, like, 3? Do I have to press Alt 3? How do I do this again? Hold the button and hit 3. Or 3 is actually 4 for some reason. And now I can just spam click it at power 4 and just fly around the place even faster than I was before. And same with attract and repel. Just send things coming at us. Oppress. Oppress. This is a very good skill. Like, I love Oppressor. It was how we won our hero run originally. Very nice. It can even bypass the armor, of course. Now, up next is Envy, a completely brand new skill. Absorb is the first skill. Can only be activated on a target with a higher EP than the player. So this is literally never going to happen. Cool. Literally nothing in the game is stronger than us at this point. Attempts to lower the target's EP to the same as the player, with the difference being returned to the player. 50% is absorbed in max EP, and the other is temporary MP and AP. Increases cooldown. So that skill would be very cool if there was anything stronger than us. But that's literally not going to happen. Hinata is only 1 million. Like, yeah. Oh, that's actually a little sad. Next up is Strength Sap. This is Pokemon. Oh, Jealous Luck. Oh, apparently also 20% dodge chance, luck 3, immune to weakness and slow. Okay, that's kind of cool. And Strength Sap. Around the area in a 30 block radius, if they have 60% of my Magicools they resist. Weakness and slowness for each 10% difference, also drain MP and AP. Which doesn't go to the user. Oh, and then it can grant insanity. And, okay. That's not great. Basically, everything around me is just going to get weaker. It's going to get insanity, which I think causes damage a little bit, right? Oh, wait, no. Oh. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Like, if they reach 0 EP, will they die? Is it possible to send something to 0 EP? I don't know. I wish I stole the EP on this skill. That would be cool. But it's about to hit 0. It does. Okay. That's kind of cool. So, It's a little bit slow, but basically it's an insta-kill on anything. It's not an insta-kill. Eventually, words are hard. Essentially, this skill can just kill everything. It just takes a little bit. Basically, chew away at the resistance as long as I am considerably stronger than they are. How good does this get if it's mastered? Like, does the EP drain get better? I really hope that's the case. Because, and consume. It's a little slow to actually be useful. It's cool. It would be very, very good if we were actually weaker than we are right now. But it's just kind of too hard to use. Like, I think Hinata's still strong enough where it won't work on her, but it should work on basically everything else. I wish we stole the EP. That would make it amazing. But oh well, it's a kind of cool skill. It would be really good on as the first skill you get. Anyways, might as well just eat you real quick. I don't think I've eaten one of you with starved yet, have I, Spriggan? There we go. Oh yeah, definitely hadn't. Anyways, looking at the time, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I definitely ended up recording for a little bit longer than I had intended, even. So, 2 brand new unique skills. Yay! Neither... Well, Oppress is always good. Envy is cool. It's definitely stronger than Greed, but it's not useful for us. It's a little bit sad. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.